the vectors to its symmetric image about the y-axis. Similarly, now the reflection operator or a reflection transformations or operator, whatever you can say, or operator about a line y is equal to a x is defined by, now how to define this? So what should be the reflections of the vectors x, y about the line y is equal to x? Yes? Any idea? Yes? What should be the reflection of the vector x, y about the line y is equal to x? This is your line y is equal to a x. Suppose you have this vector xy, so it's a reflections about this line will give you this vector. Okay, now what should be its coordinate?
yx.
Sorry?
Yx.
Yes. Okay, x will change into a y and y will change to a x, so it will become yx. So it is equal to a y comma x. Therefore, what should be the standard matrix? So that will be a 0 1 1 0. Okay, so if you will multiply any vector with this matrix, so you will get the image of that vectors about the line y is equal to x. Now let's move to a in a plane. Okay, so the reflection transformations transformation T from R cube to a R cube, which that maps each vector into its symmetric image about the plane xy, about xy plane. Okay, is defined by, so can you tell me what should be the image of the vector x, y, z in a plane about xy plane? What should be its image? Okay, you can consider your rooms as a xy as a plane. So here, if you will take a one wall as a x-axis, another wall as a y-axis, and horizontal, okay, height of this room as a z-axis. Okay, so one corner that will become the horizon here. Okay, in the floor of this room, now one corner you will take as a horizons. Okay, and then along one wall you will take a one axis, that is x-axis, and along another wall that is a y-axis, and along the height of these rooms you will take a z-axis. Okay, so now suppose you have a one points here in these rooms, so what should be its image about the xy plane? Yes, like this is your x-axis, or this is your y-axis, and this is your z-axis. Along the height of the rooms you will take a z-axis, along one wall you will take x-axis, and along other wall you will take a y-axis. Okay, so if you have this vector here x, y, z, but should be, this is the points in a room, you can say. Okay, from these points if you join some points here, so what should be its image in the xy plane?
The
X,
xy
y
minus z.
minus z.
Yes, Okay, so nothing, this its image will be a x and y coordinate that will remain same. X and y coordinate will remain same, only z will change from z to a minus z na. Okay, so it is x y minus z. Then what is the standard matrix for the standard matrix? The standard matrix of reflection transformation about xy plane is, what should be its matrix? So it is equal to a 1 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 minus 1. Now I hope it is clear how to write this standard matrix now. Okay, so the coefficient of the x in the first component, that is 1, coefficient of y in the first component, that is a 0, coefficient of z in the first component, that is a 0. In second component, coefficient of x is absent here, x is not present in the second component, so its coefficient is 0, and the coefficient of y is a 1, coefficient of z in the second component, that is a 0. In third component, coefficient of x, that is a 0, okay, and coefficient of y, that is also 0, and coefficient of z, that is a minus 1. So this is your standard matrix of a reflections. Okay, now similarly I hope you can calculate the reflections matrix, yeah, reflection transformations about yz plane. Okay, the reflection transformations about yz plane, or yeah, xz plane or yz plane is defined by t of x y z. So in x y z planes, in x y plane, x y, there is no change in the x y component. Similarly here in x z, there is no change in the x z component, and y will be changed from y to a minus y. Okay, and therefore what is the standard matrix in this case? So standard matrix is a 1 0 0 0 minus 1 0 0 0 1. Okay, and similarly you can write the reflection transformation about yz plane. Okay, now next is the projector transformation. Now what is the projector transformation? The transformation on r square or r cube that maps each vector into its orthogonal projection. Okay, orthogonal projection on a line or plane through the origin. Through the origin is called a projector transformations or operator. Got it? Okay. For example, so we have a xy plane, and suppose this is a vector xy. Okay, in R square. So what should be its projection? What should be its projection on x-axis? on x-axis. Yes, what should be its projection on x-axis?
X cos theta.
No, projections is this points. Na, this is the projections. Yes, projections of this point is this point. So it will be this vector. Na, okay. Now, yeah, please tell me. This is the projections on
X,
x-axis, x comma 0. Okay, so this is the projections of vector xy on the x-axis. So you can write the projector operator or a transformations t from r square to a r square defined by this t of xy is equal to a x comma 0. Okay, the projector operator defined by this, that or a which map each vector into its orthogonal projection on the x-axis. Got it? And if I will write txy is equal to a 0 comma y, and that is the projections of this vectors on the y-axis. Similarly, you can find out the projections on some another line also. Okay. Therefore, what is the standard matrix? The standard, I hope you can write it as a matrix form also. Standard matrix of projector transformation on x-axis is given by 1 0 0 0. Okay, so when you multiply vectors with this standard matrix, so it will give you the projections of the vectors on the x-axis. X is the rotation. Rotations. So the trans that rotates each vector counterclockwise through a fixed angle. Through a fixed angle. Theta is called a rotation transformations or operator. Okay, now suppose in this xy plane we have a vector component are xy. Okay, now suppose you will rotate this vector by an angle theta in anti-clockwise direction, and you will rotate this by anti-clockwise directions by an angle theta. So you will get a new vector here, okay, whose components are x dash y dash. Okay, Then the transformations that transform xy to a x dash y dash, that is called a rotation transformations. Now, how to define this x dash y dash in terms of xy? Because xy is known to you, na? Yes. The rotation transformation t from r square to a r square is defined by t of xy. Now this x dash, it will become equal to a x cos theta minus y sine theta, and y dash, that is a x sine theta plus y cos theta. Okay, now how to obtain this? So I will do the derivations for this. Derivation. So let this vector, I will write it as a u vector. Okay, let u be the vector of r square. So then the polar coordinate, and let this vector will make an angle alpha with the x-axis in anti-clockwise directions. So what should be the polar coordinate? Yes. What should be the polar coordinate of this vector? बताओ जल्दी. Yes. X is equal to a r cos theta, sorry, alpha. This make an angle alpha, na? So alpha, and y is equal to a r sine alpha. Okay, this is the polar coordinate of this vector u, whose components are x and y. Now, if u rotates via fixed angle theta, then the new coordinate x dash y dash are given y. So what should be the x dash? Yes. Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So what should be the x dash?
R cos alpha plus theta.
Yes, very simple. Because when you will rotate, so what is the r in the polar coordinate? That is the distance from the origin, na? Yeah, length of this vector, you can say, na? Okay. Or alpha is the angle made by this with the x-axis in anti-clockwise directions. So when you will rotate this vector via angle theta, so this r will remain same. The distance from the origin, that will remain same. Okay, r cos of alpha, and angle will change from the alpha to a alpha plus theta. And similarly, y dash is equal to a r sine alpha plus theta. Now, if you will further simplify this, x dash is equal to a, it will become cos of theta, cos of alpha So cos theta minus sin alpha sin theta, and that is equal to a we combined cos alpha with the r, because we know r cos alpha, that is equal to a x, and sin alpha with the r, you know, r sin alpha is equal to a y. So this is equal to a r cos alpha, that is your x, that is x cos theta minus r sin alpha, that is equal to y, it is a y sin theta. Okay, similarly now you can evaluate the y dash also. So that is a r sine of alpha plus theta, so that is equal to a sine alpha cos theta plus cos alpha sine theta, which is equal to a r sine alpha into cos theta plus r cos alpha into sine theta. So r sine alpha is equal to a y into cos theta plus r cos alpha is equal to a x sine theta. Okay, so hence we got x dash is equal to a x cos theta minus y sine theta, and y dash is equal to a x sine theta plus y cos theta. Okay, so now in a matrix form, this rotation transformation is given as it is equal to a standard matrix is coefficient of x is cos of theta in the first vector, and coefficient of y is minus sine theta, and then second component, that is a y dash, coefficient of x is sine theta, coefficient of y is cos theta into xy. So you should remember this standard matrix. Therefore the standard matrix of rotation transformation by a fixed angle theta is it is a cos theta minus sin theta sin theta cos theta. Okay, now let's move to a plane. Okay, so if you have a transformations t from r cube to r, so if it is a rotation operator, rotation transformations which rotate the vectors about a plane, about a x-axis, about the positive x-axis through an angle theta. Okay, then what should be the transformations? Yes, the rotation transformations. T from r cube to a r cube about the positive x-axis through a fixed angle theta is. So what is the transformations? So you have a vector x, y, z. If you will rotate it about the x-axis, positive x-axis, to an angle theta in anti-clockwise directions. Okay, you have to rotate in anti-clockwise direction because that is a positive direction. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, and this is the z-axis. Okay, if you have any vector x, y, z, and if you will rotate it about the y-axis, yes, then what should be the new vector after these rotations? You have to rotate it about the x-axis. Okay, you have rotate this in anti-clockwise directions about the x-axis. So is there any change in the x-axis, x coordinate? Yes. Is there any change in the x coordinate?
No, sir.
No, na, because x coordinate will remain same, na. So it is rotated by an angle theta. Then similarly, no, you have to find out the y and z component. जैसे हमने पीछे किया, ठीक है, डेरिवेशंस हम इसका नहीं करेंगे यहाँ पे. So then y component that will become equal to a y cos theta minus z sin theta, comma z component will become y sin alpha, sorry, theta. Sin theta plus z cos theta. Okay, so then what is the standard matrix? Standard matrix of rotation about the positive x-axis through a fixed angle theta is A is equal to a coefficient of x is a 1 in first component, y is a 0, z is 0. In second component, coefficient of x is 0, coefficient of y is cos theta, coefficient of z is minus sin theta, and then coefficient of x in the third component 0, coefficient of coefficient of y is sin theta, and coefficient of z is cos theta. Okay, so this is your matrix. Now if you rotate a vector about y-axis, okay, this is the x, this is the y, and this is the z. Okay, this is your vector. If you will rotate about y-axis, you will get this vector here now after these rotations in anti-clockwise directions. So anti-clockwise direction is this. Okay, So the new vector rotate to an anti-clockwise direction. So x dash, y dash, whole z dash is the. So now when you will rotate about the y-axis, so there is no change in the y component, na? Yes. Got it? There is no change in the y component.
Yes, sir.
Then what should be the z component and x component? The rotation, transformation from r cube to r cube about positive y-axis to a fixed angle theta is T of x, y, z. Okay, so it will become, there is no change in the y, na? So y will remain as it is. So after that y, you should write the component first of the z, like here. Okay, ये थोड़ा याद करने के लिए बता रहा हूँ, मतलब क्यों मैं आपको, बाकी डेरिवेशन से आपको देखना पड़ेगा। अगर डेरिवेशन आपने करना है वाइज आपको ये रिमेम्बर रखना पड़ेगा। अगर एक्स एक्सिस का आपने याद कर लिया तो सिमिलरली जो है वो आगे भी याद करने में इजी रहेगा। तो पहले हमने देखा था अबाउट एक्स एक्सिस, सो एक्स के बाद हमने वाई कैलकुलेट किया, कंपोनेंट वाई डैश। यस, हेलो,
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
तो जो हमने y डैश कैलकुलेट किया, x विल रिमेन सेम। जब x के अबाउट रोटेट किया, x के बाद का कंपोनेंट था y, तो y को हमने क्या लिखा, y cos थीटा माइनस नेक्स्ट कंपोनेंट z, z sin थीटा। और z डैश को कैसे लिखा, सेम दिस, x y विल रिमेन हियर, y cos थीटा से sin थीटा चेंज हो गया और यहाँ प्लस साइन आ गया, और z रिमेन z और sin थीटा cos थीटा से। ऐसे ही जो अब याद रखने के लिए यहाँ पर क्या करेंगे, अब पहले हम z कैलकुलेट करेंगे, z डैश। तो z डैश में क्या आएगा, y डैश में क्या आया था, y, तो z डैश में आएगा z cos थीटा माइनस नेक्स्ट कंपोनेंट इज z के बाद आएगा x जो हमें कैलकुलेट करना है। सो हियर यू शुड राइट x sin थीटा, ओके, एंड देन यू शुड राइट द x कंपोनेंट। तो सिमिलरली x कंपोनेंट, अब जैसे यहाँ पर y था, यहाँ पे y आएगा, तो यहाँ पर क्या आएगा, z sin थीटा प्लस x cos थीटा। ओके, तो ये थोड़ा माइंड में रखने के लिए आप इसको ऐसे याद कर सकते हो। तो y के अबाउट रोटेट कर रहे हैं तो पहले आपको z लिखना है, फिर x लिखना है। अब सिमिलरली अब इसका मैट्रिक्स, स्टैंडर्ड मैट्रिक्स, therefore the standard matrix A, it is equal to a component of x in a first, coefficient of x in the first component is a cos theta. Okay, so it is a cos theta. Component of y is a 0. Component of z is a sin theta in first component. So coefficient of z is a sin theta. Second component, coefficient of x is 0, coefficient of y is a 1, coefficient of z is a 0. So it will become 0, 1, 0. Okay. And the third, coefficient of x is minus sin theta. So you should write here minus sin theta. Coefficient of y is 0 there, and coefficient of z is, and the third component is a cos theta. So this is your standard matrix of rotations about. So is a standard matrix of a rotation about y-axis to a fixed angle theta. Okay, in a anti-clockwise. So that is, if it is not written, so obviously it's the anti-clockwise because that is a positive directions. Okay, therefore this is your A. So can you write the transformation rotation operator that rotate transformations about the positive z-axis, that rotate the vector about the positive z-axis through a fixed angle theta. What should be the transformation? Yes. लास्ट रहा आपको z एक्सिस के अबाउट रोटेट करना है.
X cos theta minus Y sin theta.
Yes, sir.
मैं पूछता हूँ आपसे.
X cos theta minus Y sin theta.
2 मिनट. मैं अटेंडेंस ले लेता हूँ, फिर आपका आंसर दूंगा मैं आपसे. This is a ICN. Okay, 1 is present, 2 is present, 3 is present, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 is present, 12, 13 is present, 14 is present, 15 present, 16 present, 17 present, 18, 19, 23 present, 24 present, 28 present, 30, 20, 21, 29 absent, 30 present, 31 present, 33 present, 34, 34 present, 35 present, 37 present, 38 present, 39 absent, 40 present, 41 absent, 42 present, 42 present, 45 present, 47 absent, 48 present, 50 present, 51 present, 52 present, 53 absent, 54 present, 55 present, 56 present, 58 present, 58 absent, 59 present, 60 present, 61 present, 63 present, 64 present, 65 present, 66 present, 74 present, 73 absent, 75 present, 75 absent, 76 present, 82 present, 83 absent, 84 present, 85 absent, 90%, 91%, 92%, 93%, 96%, 97%, 100%, 101%. Hundred and 2%, 103%, 112%. So the rotation transformations, rotation RQ about z-axis is given as, similarly rotation in RQ about z-axis to a fixed angle theta is defined by, yes, what should be the component? What should be the first component? X dash
cos theta,
x cos theta minus y sin theta, and y component x sin theta plus y cos theta. Z will remain as it is, and therefore what is the standard matrix of rotations? That is a cos theta minus sin theta, 0, sin theta, cos theta, 0, and 0, 0, 1. Okay. So you should remember these standard matrix is a because maybe we will combine some transformations. Okay, first you will rotate about the x-axis and then again about the y-axis. Okay, then you have to find out the output vectors now. So we will combine this in a later on. How to combine, I will tell you. That is the compositions of the transformations is a standard matrix, but when you have to combine 2 or 3 transformation, you should know this standard matrix. Otherwise it will become difficult to find out the image after the combined composition of transformations. Is a standard matrix of rotation about z-axis to a fixed angle. Is it clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
जब हमें 2-3 ट्रांसफॉर्मेशंस को कंबाइन करना है तो आपको ये स्टैंडर्ड मैट्रिक्स पता होनी चाहिए, अदरवाइज आपको डिफिकल्टी रहेगा फिर. ओके, एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस? मे बी पहले हम वेक्टर्स को रोटेट करें अबाउट जेड एक्सिस, ओके, एंड देन then we will find out its projections, okay, on the x-axis. Then we have to combine two transformations. So you should know the standard matrix. Got it? Okay. So any questions?
सर अगर हम क्लॉकवाइज रोटेट करें काउंटर क्लॉकवाइज उसमें फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा ना?
नहीं फर्क पड़ेगा, हमें क्लॉकवाइज पॉजिटिव डायरेक्शंस होती है, क्लॉकवाइज ही लेते हैं। अगर एंटी क्लॉकवाइज आप जो अब थीटा एंगल बोल रहे हैं तो क्लॉकवाइज में कितना हुआ 360 माइनस थीटा ना,
बाकी सबको मतलब माइनस थीटा लेके करना पड़ेगा साइन कॉस
मतलब
को।
पॉजिटिव में ही लेना है, पॉजिटिव। ओके,
ओके सर।
positive directions of angle is anti-clockwise directions. Okay, any other questions? Okay, then you can leave the class now. Okay.
Thank you, sir.